going on, guys? Let's talk about 308. Um, I really can't make heads or tails of anything I've done with it so far, and I will show you what I mean. So I've been trying to shoot a 168 grain Sierra Match King out of this rifle, and I think the best group I've got is a .985, which ain't bad. But I can't seem to duplicate anything. So these are all with Varget. Those are all my loads there with Varget, and then 43.6 that gave me 1.54 inches. So not terrible for an AR-10. Let's try to find Reloader 15. That was better. So Reloader 15, I got 1.8 inch, 1.42, and this one I loaded up quite a few more and retested those. 1.24, 1.8. And this one I loaded up to test more too, because I had 4 in a little cluster there and then 1 outlier, and I don't know if that was me or what was going on. And then 2.45 inches. Then I switched over to Ramshot Tac, which I have never been able to get a decent group out of in any caliber with that powder. Yeah, 2.5, 2 inch, 2 inch. Nothing impressive there. And then 1.83, and then here's where I got my 1 inch groove, and that was with Tac. And I had 2 here, 1 here, and then 2 here. Didn't load any more of these up that I can remember, but I might just to see if it was a fluke or not. But let me throw in some clips of shooting this, and then I'll show you what I did. My retesting.
2,386. $2,363. 2,365. $2,368. 2,384. 2,377.
Okay, so here I took what I thought were the best loads and duplicated them both with Lake City Match brass and Starline brass, and then I also did these rested on a lead sled versus my bipod and the sandbag, just to see how different that would make things too. And that 41.6 Reloader 15 in the Lake City Brass did the same thing. I got 4 in a little cluster, and then that might have been the first shot of the day, the low shot. I can't remember which one that was. And I don't have target cam footage of these retests, so I don't really know. 42.4, probably about 2.5-ish. I got some vertical stringing. These were all on a lead sled with Lake City Brass. So these first 3 were Lake City Brass from a lead sled, and then this one is when I started using the Starline. So the Varget, I had 1, 2, 3, and the other 2 I have no idea. The point of impact shifts between these is nuts. 41.6 Reloader 15 out of a Starline Brass, opened up a lot compared to, well, these 4. And then we had that 42.4 grains of Reloader 15 out of Starline Brass. Nothing too impressive there. But the 43.0 grains of Varget from the Starline Brass actually wasn't bad. It was decent. Here's when I switched over to using just my sandbag and a bipod. So the 41.6 Reloader 15 from Lake City Brass there, is not a very good group compared to that little cluster there, and then dropping a flyer. And that's out of the same brass. The only difference is the sandbag and the lead sled. The 42.4 Reloader 15 gave me 4 right there, and then you got the 1 outlier. 43 of Varget, Lake City Brass on the sandbag. That's not bad. But I mean, it's just nothing is consistent or repeatable. I don't understand it. That Reloader 15 from Starline Brass, there's 3 in the same hole. Then you got boom, boom. So then you got the Reloader 15 charge, and then the Varget. It just opened back up again from that. And I don't know. I can't make heads or tails of this. I'm starting to think this gun just might not like a Sierra Match King. I don't know. I might try some Hornady 168A Maxes and see if I have any different results. I think I'm going to load up some more with that 41.8 at Ramshot Tac and see what that does. Yeah, I'll throw in some more clips of this too, but I don't know. I this perplexes me. So I forgot to mention something about my rifle. During the first round of testing, I just had a regular A2 flash hider on, and then I put a Precision Armament 308 muzzle brake on. Now the difference in felt recoil was huge between these two, and I'll do some back and forth videos of the recoil impulse on my shoulder between the two. I really like the muzzle brake I put on, but perhaps that might have had something to do with not being able to repeat these groups. But I mean, even all the groups that I shot, the second batch, they all had the same muzzle brake on, so that I can't really explain that. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there.